Hi, this is Kristen Bryant. I was going to try and do a Facebook Live today, but it just was not working for me. And so I decided just to go ahead and make a quick video. It is celebration time, and I love celebration. It's such a fun time where when you spend $50, you get to pick a free item. And if you do not have our celebration brochure or our new mini catalog that also started yesterday, let me know and I will send one out to you. We've got some great items in here. Today I'm going to show a card that I made using two of the products. One of them is the stamp set Driving By, and the other one is a Sunshine and Rainbows designer series paper. It's a 6x6 pack, and it's just such bright and fun colors. And so I'm going to turn the camera around so I can show you how to make a quick card. I have here, this shows the Driving By stamp set. I don't know if you have seen this. If you do not have the catalogs, just let me know and I will send those to you. So this is the stamp set, and I just think this is such a cute stamp here with the convertible and the balloons. And so I'm going to quick show you that, and I am going to pair it with this fun designer series paper. It's called Sunshine and Rainbows. And so I am going to show you how you can piece together a bunch of scraps to make a background. So I took, I have several strips. These are a 1/2 inch by 4, and when I am going to do a bunch of scraps on a piece, I just put adhesive on both ends, and then I do one in the middle, and then I'm going to just I just start with one piece, and I always go to the edge so that way if I do need to trim it, I can just go along there. And every single piece is just really fun. I have a ton of strips of this actually, because when customers order from me, or I do it as incentives for the demonstrators in my team, I send them pieces of cardstock, and I usually cut them down so they fit in a card. So I end up with some 1/2 inch strips. So I thought I'm going to design a card using some of these 1/2 inch strips. So this is kind of going at a slight angle, it looks like. Every time I do this, it's a little different. And I do have my trimmer here. Sometimes it just, they aren't all cut just exactly right. So I'm going to trim them. So here is that little piece, and I've done several others, so I can just show you how they look here. Each one is just a little different. I just kind of piece them together. This is kind of fun to do if you're watching a show. Just sit and tape away. And then I have some Bermuda Bay cardstock that I'm just going to fold in half. Then I'm going to use some of our adhesive and just put that here. So now for the image, I'm going to stamp this cute little car that I just think is so fun. And then I'm going to, I like that You've Got Style. Oh shoot, look what I did. That's why there's another side, right? And of course this one I used the back of another piece of paper. Crafters always kind of save things. So if you make a goof on one side, you can use it the other another time. I'm going to use our blends. Now, aren't these fun colors? And this is my kind of where I always go to. On the back of our designer series paper, it shows you all different colors that are in our products. And so I just took some colors from here and got the blends. So for the car, I'm going to just start with the tires, and I'm going to do the lighter of the gray. The blends come 2 in a pack, and so it's kind of nice to have a lighter version and a darker version. Then I'm gonna do the car gray. The blends also have 2 edges. It's got a fine point and then a brush one, which I'm using the brush point right now. But if you're getting in a smaller area, you can just use the fine point. So here is the, I'm gonna kind of go along the edge a little bit just to draw out that line. So on each balloon, I'm gonna start with the lighter balloon, and I'm gonna go there, and then I just take the darker one and just kind of accent the little notch there. Then I'm going to do Bermuda Bay. I'm going to add to there, and then I'm going to end with Magenta Madness. I always want to say Marvelous Magenta because that was a color we had a long time ago that looked not too different from this. This is a more of a brighter pink. But isn't that fun? And so my idea is just to set this here, but I wanted to make it stand out a little bit more. And so I'm using our punch here, and I always like to do them upside down so I can see what I'm stamping. And this by itself, it sticks out just a tiny bit, but I want to make that a little bit better, a little bit so you can see a little more. So I'm going to cut this in half. And then I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive on the bottom of each one. And then I'm going to flip this over. When you use the blends, it does go through a little bit on the, whoa, I almost did that the wrong way. That would have been a bummer. So I just want to see a little bit on the outside. It just adds. And by looking at it this way instead of on the other way, I can see that I'm lining it up the same on both sides. And then I'm just going to finish by adding this here, a little dimensionals to just make it stand out a little bit more, make it pop up. So here is my card using two Sale-A-Bration items. Again, that was the Sunshine and Rainbows, and then the Driving By stamp set. Both are available. They're free with a $50 order. So there's all kinds of options that you can choose here. And you can look at my blog, Stamping with Kristen, or go to kristenbryant.stampinup.net just to see all of the selections that we have for Sale-A-Bration. Thanks so much.